Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. 76er fans are making noise here at the Wells Fargo Center. We are in Philadelphia.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
And who doesn't love this stuff? What's beef? Stakes are a little higher. I mean, it should make it a very interesting matchup.
And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Mann driving to the basket. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Down low. Here's Boucher. That one misses. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Oh, Nance in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Boucher's shot is off.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
And Greg at 6'5" and 200 pounds, not the most imposing frame for Josh Richardson, but he is a quality defender.
Well, a lot of it is between the ears. I mean, the plus wingspan helps, but it's that competitive will that enables him to hold his own.
The reach of Embiid, just fantastic. Just throw it up there. I mean, he's committed to finishing the alley.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that's a foul called on Shai. Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Pass to Bay. Back to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
What an authoritative slam by Embiid. Rising up and doing big man.
Davis. And Boucher sends it back. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Conley picks him up. To the paint. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
Yeah, he continues to improve as a passer. The sky's the limit for Embiid and his all-around game.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Shoots from the elbow. Jump shot is good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make this shot. That's a core effort defensively.
Richardson gets a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. Richardson's got 5.
It's huge whenever Richardson connects from distance. I mean, it makes this offense so much more dangerous.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Pass to Embiid. And Davis pulls it down.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
Up again. Boucher with the rebound.
Just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding on, looking for the best shot possible.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop. He's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Offensive rebound.
Anthony Davis.
And Davis throws it down.
Okay, look how competitive Davis gets to the board. He knows how valuable second shots are.
Pass to Bay. 76ers moving the ball around. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nance. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Bay with it. Inside.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
Yeah, it looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Oh, that's a tough blow for him. Really the whole team, though. I mean, puts a lot of pressure on the next man up.
Toronto leading by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Conley picks him up. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Pass to Boucher. To the inside. Conley. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And it's easy to admire Conley. Even when the defense gets physical with him, he knows how to stay in control.
To the middle. Here's Mann. Banked in off the glass. Mann's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Conley. Here's Boucher. Out to Conley. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. 6 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Westbrook. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Raptors lead by 4. And the... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Raptors here so far in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early. Aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
No question, he got bumped on that shot. And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
Monk's shot's good.
You can see the mechanics Monk has. I mean, he's a good shooter. Just needs to be more consistent.
To the wing right side. Pass to Murphy. Outside Westbrook. And here's Murphy. Hits the three-point bomb. Murphy's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, Greg, and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
Westbrook wide open. He fires. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Time now for an injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Joel Embiid. What's the news, David?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the 76ers gave me the status. He said it appears to be a moderate wrist sprain. They're holding him out for the rest of the game, and although they don't think he'll be out long, they haven't ruled out the chance that he could miss additional games as well. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
Yeah, but fortunately we know he's in good hands, and we hope to see him back on the court soon.
It's good.
Well, that's just showing off the court awareness. Monk's a smart player who simply makes plays.
Pass to Ntilikina. Back to Westbrook. Drops in the tray.
Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook's got 7 points.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him.
Toronto working the ball around now. Murphy. Great positioning on the putback. And now a 10-point Toronto lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Toronto.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition. I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
He uses his finesse to get flashy. I mean, Westbrook is an elite above-the-rim finisher.
Pass to Monk. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss. Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
By himself. And finished off by Westbrook.
Gotta be careful around Ntilikina, an active defender who uses his length to come away with steals.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The 76ers shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Took him no time at all on that one. Westbrook's got 16 points.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Here's Beverly driving the lane. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, that's what they want to see out of Beverly. Decisive basketball. Nice, aggressive drive to the cup.
Over to the left wing. Ntilikina. No good on the triple. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 14.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
And Adebayo sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. For 3, Westbrook. That shot missing. And Philadelphia the other way now.
Mike Conley.
Pass to Conley. Now here's Adebayo. Here's Bay. And the rebound goes to Murphy. Toronto leading by 12. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the wing on the left. Lets it go from deep. Raptors get it back. Pass to Ntilikina. Shoots the 3. No good on that one. 3 on 3. From deep, Adebayo. He can't get that one to fall. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for Toronto. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And Saddiq Bey picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Outside Westbrook. Down low. Here's Williams. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Williams has got his first basket of the night.
Chris, fitting, right, that Russell Westbrook began a charity called the Why Not Foundation. Because that sort of sums up his attitude on the court. Put a challenge in front of him, and he'll say, why not?
Yeah, he's always been fearless, and there's nothing he can't do on the court, period. And Russell's charity, you mentioned, the Why Not Foundation, does a lot of great work with young people in our at-risk communities.
Outside Conley. Taken away by Williams. And here's the break. For three, Westbrook. They get it back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Raptors lead by 13.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive. And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Right on the bucket.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. Now, that makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
Pass to Boucher. Outside Bogdanovich. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. Here's Boucher. The 76ers with another miss.
If he'd been even halfway decent today, the score would be a lot different, but you can't get anything to fall.
Pass to Ntilikina. Williams trying to break free. Ntilikina can't hit. The 76ers trail by 15. And Westbrook pulls it down. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. From 13. The kick out to Matthews. Pass to Ntilikina. From outside, off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
Here's Murphy. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some changes for Toronto. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Here's Bey. Here's Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Agility, height, hands. I mean, Davis has every advantage on this play. The defense can effectively counter him.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That is his first foul of the game. McDermott for three. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Starting with the 2021 season, the G League welcomed the Ignite team. Few top prospects to join it. Skip college. Chris, how do you like that?
You know, I think it's great. I mean, getting 17, 18-year-olds into pro ball, when you really know that's where they want to end up. The ruling schedule is a huge adjustment. The physical aspect, eating right, working out, time management. I think it's a great step to help you prepare for this tough league we call the NBA.
And the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
Back to Adebayo. It's stolen by Davis. All by himself.
Larry Nance.
And the Nance slams it in.
Shea Gilgeous
The big hands of
Alexander.
Davis. Just great work on defense that time. To come away with the steal.
Pass to McDermott. .135 left here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Raptors. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it, missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
Pass to Monk. To halt the run. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Monk's got 6 points.
Well, he gets great elevation when shooting the rock. Monk's a capable scorer from the perimeter.
It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. It's Gilgeous Alexander at the elbow. Rebounded by McDermott.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Raptors leading by 19 points. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Back to Monk. Takes it from 10. Second chance shot. Pass to McDermott. Shoots. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration at times.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've had active hands and there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. That'll be a 5-second call.
And just a little too lax with that. That possession, and it cost them.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
And the 3 ball is good.
Gilgeous Alexander.
Gilgeous Alexander's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Raptors. Everly with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous Alexander. And that's a foul called on Shea Gilgeous Alexander. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. From deep, Adebayo.
And not shooting it as well as they had hoped in this half. And unless they start finding better shots, cutting into that lead is going to be very difficult.
Shea Gilgeous Alexander.
He's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
Pass to Adebayo. From deep. And Davis pulls it down.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Love the timing Davis has. He has a sense for when to rise up and slam down the alley.
Now Monk. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. No good off the front iron. A little over.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
To the inside. It's stolen by Davis. Pass break. Here come the Raptors. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Malik Monk, the Kentucky alum, boy, he's a great weapon off the bench.
Well, Monk knows how to create his own shot. He comes in looking to score. He could develop into an elite six-man.
And, Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That is his first foul of the game. Conley with it. To the paint. Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
I love the awareness. Conley is adept at reading the defense and realizing when his guys are uncovered.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points here in the second half. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Boucher.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. On the wing, Davis takes the three. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Conley with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Bay wide open, and he fires. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Man can't hit. And it's Conley with the ball for the 76ers. Pass to McDaniels. And here is Bay. Drills it from outside.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Stolen by McDaniels.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Raptors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Davis.
Well, the best work he did came on the boards. Nobody could match his intensity. His rebounding played a big role in this win.
Larry Nance Jr.
And it goes down 2 points.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they played for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. Just a total team effort.
In the corner, it's Monk. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Loads it up for Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Lonnie Walker IV.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
Here's Boucher. Monk for 3. Missed. And so Toronto takes this one. But